I wish I could be where Seth MacFarlane is right now, unless he's in the toilet or something. But,
so essentially, you want
I don't know
sequel.
I want a sequel that surprises me. Right? I want something different,
but familiar.
Well, it's already familiar because it's Ted, right?
Well,
and he's put 2 on the end of it.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow. Okay. What else you got for me, Ted? Apart from a surprised and confused and maybe slightly angry Mark Wahlberg.
All right. Well, if it's a story that you
bear.
enjoy, what if Ted 1 didn't fill your needs, man? Maybe you wanted more.
It did. When I first saw Ted 1, I thought, yeah, I like this. This is funny.
Okay.
Okay. And then
when you finished, you said, that's just the right amount of Ted for me.
That's it.
I'm full
I
right
don't
to the
think
brim.
Ted could give me any more.
No more, no less. That's perfect.
it.
The perfect amount.
That's it. What else you got, Ted?
I look at it as it's another installment of a good old favourite of mine. That's, I enjoyed the first one, and I want to see more of Ted. And I think I'm going to get to see more of Ted doing what Ted does best. Wisecracking.
I guess
it's another adventure.
So as long as you're easily pleased, then
well,
yeah.
You see, that's a little condescending. I mean,
Not
easily
really.
pleased. Why would that
Because
make me
that's
easy?
what
Do
you've
you think it's
described.
easy to
I
do
wanna
what
see
Seth
more,
MacFarlane's
Ted.
doing, Mike? You think what he does is easy?
No, it's immensely difficult to come up with joke after joke after joke.
Sensing a little bit of sarcasm.
I'm not saying that. No, but seriously, I mean, it's not just that. He's done American Dad. He's done what's the Wild West one?
Million Ways to Die. In
Yeah, and I mean, millions of people can't be wrong. I'm not going to knock that. I wish I could be where Seth MacFarlane is right now, unless he's in the toilet or something. But apart from that, all right, he's done. Look, we're not even going to even try and look at Seth MacFarlane's level of achievement.
Okay.
I'm in no position to judge. All right.
As long as you know that.
I very much know that every time I look in the mirror. I'm sure he wakes up in the morning and says, I am not Michael Robinson. Alright, so, I'm okay.
God! Now time to roll around to some money. So you don't think this Ted 2 is going to take it another level? It's going to be even edgier than Ted 1?
Well, I can see he's touched on certain things that make you think about, I guess, whether or not this teddy bear can be accepted as a human being. Which obviously can't because he's a teddy bear.
Well, you don't think there's like a, subtext there about,
Of course there is. And that's all great. But I guess, like I said, it's, for me, I'm just a harsh critic. Alright?
Maybe.
Perhaps. Maybe that's not enough for me. I'm like, yes, you've made your point. Okay, do I need to sit there for 90 minutes and can't you just do that in 10?
10 minutes, sum all that up. I'm busy.
Yeah. I mean, the trailer showed,
catch.
It showed car chases and boats and, helicopters.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if there were helicopters, but there were various modes of transport, which,
so would you prefer if the trailer was more like Ted sitting in a bar on his own with a gin and tonic? Why won't they just accept me? I've got a heart! I'm a person, damn it!
No.
I want a life like everybody else!
No, because I wouldn't believe that at all. Okay, what am I watching there? It's not supposed to be it's supposed to be a comedy. Make me laugh, Ted.
So one hand you want jokes.
I don't want an emoting teddy bear.
Well,
alright?
So,
That's just gonna blow my mind. I'm not gonna know what the hell I'm watching. Alright? So all I'm saying is it doesn't have to be one or the other. Why are the extremes?
Well, you seem unsatisfied with what's being given to you already.
I don't think he could possibly, once you label it Ted 2, I don't think you can really add anything that's going to make me particularly be more interested.
Let's think about this, right? Now, this is going to be a usual 3-act structure film. There's going to be a point where, just before the high point, everything goes wrong for the main hero, and he's going to have that crisis of conscience. It's like, oh, what am I doing? Am I making the right decisions? Oh, everything's falling apart. Can I keep going? Have I got enough in me? And there's going to be that test of the character. When that part of the film comes, are you going to
be expecting?
Yes, we'll be expecting it, yes. But will you care?
Probably not, because he's a teddy bear. So, and after all, who gives a toss?
So if that just sums it all up, then who gives a toss?
I mean, there's this whole thing. Does he have a soul? Does he not have a soul? Obviously, they're going to prove that he has a soul, and yada, yada, yada.
Well, I mean, they may not prove that he has a soul, but that he's just as relevant as everybody else.
Exactly.
What class
we all matter.
Classed as a soul.
All right? I get it.
See, there's lots of depths to it, Mike.
There are predictable ones, but they're there.
Just never satisfied, are you?
I am. Maybe I'm just insatiable. I cannot be satisfied by your comedy. I think it does what it says on the tin.
Okay.
All right.
Ted 2 will just be Ted doing it up a second time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's it. You know, there's no more, no less. It's just Ted2.
Ted.
Yeah. Ted Blue Minty Gel. Alright, that's what it is.
I'm looking forward to this, just, you know, because like I said before, I like Seth MacFarlane. I'm interested to see how they stretch it, you know, because obviously, like you say, I don't believe it's going to be exactly the same as the first film.
It won't be exactly the same.
I think they're going to
Otherwise, they'll just call it Ted 1.
Well, yeah, I mean, well, the things that he has to overcome, I mean, the problems, the challenges, you know. I think they're going to try and be a bit more in depth with those situations, and I want to see how they handle that with their little.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, it's like you have a character that you love, and you think, yeah, he's really funny. He does this. He handles situations in a certain way, but this time he's wearing a hat. And like I said, if you're easily pleased by seeing the same thing or something that,
but you keep saying it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's the same characters, but
in
it's not the
similar
same
situations.
Well, then it's a sequel. Right?
Exactly.
You've got to expect a level of similarity, otherwise the story won't work.
All right, just stretch him a bit. You know, I'm not saying he has to be in space because now I wouldn't believe it. You know, that would be implausible.
I was fine when he was just talking and walking around on his own volition, but now he's in space.
Yeah,
who's gonna allow that?
All right, but anyway,
I see. Yeah,
I don't think he could ever win with me once you do a number 2 of that sort of film. I think standalone, yeah, you've done it, brilliant. Let's not
leave
spoil
it there.
Yeah,
like the Matrix.
Exactly.
We've got the idea. Don't push your luck.
Exactly. Yeah. More karate. Yeah.
More karate.
Essentially, that's what it was, wasn't it?
But then, isn't there something to be said for that? I mean, it's more of what people enjoyed in the first film.
I guess maybe it's about us, isn't it? We just want more.
I guess we
do.
Yeah, we're unsatisfied. It's insatiable again, Mike. You know, you'll never be able to put out enough comedy, Seth. That's what it is. You know.
Yeah.
So
you'll never make it.
that's what you'll never win us over. No matter how many jokes you tell.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying. No,
I like watching Family Guy. I watch it every evening I can.
It's not on every evening.
I said every evening that I can.
I like the way you edited that at the end. Just realising what you'd said.
No, you don't really have to point that out.
Okay.
Yeah, I preempted your argument.
Don't say it because I'm finished.
Yeah.
So I haven't taken my hand off the piece. I haven't finished my move. That doesn't count.
It doesn't. Right, so I watch it every evening that I can.
What time does it come on?
It varies.
Does it vary?
It does.
I don't think it does. I think it's the same time all the time.
Well, it's late. All right, so, you know.
Okay, so you're saying it's not on when children would be watching it, is that what you're saying?
That's exactly.
I think anyone who's seen that show would know that, Mike.
Then why are you asking me that question?
Because I asked you what time it came on.
All right, about 10ish.
About 10ish.
10ish. 10 to
a whole
11.
hour.
Yes.
Any of those minutes during that hour.
Well, I could have said 7.
Finish.
I could have said 7, but that wouldn't be true either. So.
No, it wouldn't be true because that's before the watershed, Mike. Kids would not be allowed to watch that, so it wouldn't be on.
What? Then why are you bringing it?
So, all right, if they had Ted2, right?
Yeah.
Would you be more likely to watch it or less likely to watch it if they brought in a female Ted?
Less likely. I can say that with absolute seriousness.
So would you think that'd be a little bit cliched, a bit hackneyed?
It would be horrific.
She was a pink bear, Mike.
I don't care what colour she is.
And she had a bow.
Right.
She was his nemesis.
She could have a club.
All original ideas, would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could have a cape, right? And she could be working for someone called the
What
Empress.
if she had a female friend and she had fallen in love with Mark Wahlberg? Would that be original to you?
She had a female ethnic friend, right? That had no background or family to refer to, but, you know, just had a bit of attitude.
She was sassy.
Right?
You're saying she was sassy.
Yeah,
She was from the block, was she?
She was. Right, let's not push. So cameos, what cameos would you like to see?
Christopher Walken. Ted, I see you're human. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, okay, that's very good. I like that.
Been practicing.
Okay, yeah. But where would that go?
Well, I don't know, Christopher Walken, he'd be doing some kind of dancing like this, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, and, you know, Seth likes his song and dancing, so there'll be a whole sequence.
There'd be a whole sequence, which seems to go on a little bit too long for my liking. You know, seems to be filler more than actual entertainment to a point.
Yeah.
But it is Christopher Walken, and where else would you see him dance with a teddy bear? Marky Mark, like, reckon he's still got the old physique? You reckon he's still...
I think he's still...
Can rock the Calvins? Not really.
It left an impression.
Things are looking a little doughy underneath there.
He strikes me as the type of man that if it was, he would work damn hard to get rid of.
Yeah, if he knows his shirt's got to come off, he's going to be pumping the.
But let's face it, by the time we get to his age, are we going to be looking as ripped?
I'm pretty sure no one's going to want to see me with my shirt off at that age. No one wants to see that now, anyway. I
mean, I don't know how old Mark Wahlberg is. But he's old enough to have a pint belly. But he doesn't. Yeah. I mean, there are other people of similar ages in Hollywood that don't have such a physique.
Care to name any of them people?
Not really. No.
You sure?
All right, let me think. Who's of a similar age?
Of Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah. Oh, is he about what? 42?
Donnie Wahlberg.
Donnie Wahlberg. There's lots of differences between the two brothers.
So anyway, Mike. Well, I think we've wrapped up our review or speculation of the trailer to Ted2. Is there anything else you'd like to add? No. Any predictions on what you think might happen?
Ted3.
That's our review. I hope you enjoyed it. And, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff for more videos. Yeah, somewhere here there'll be a link. Yeah. We will catch you next time. So don't forget, leave a message or let us know what other trailers you want us to review. And, we'll get onto it. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye. Ted, I see you're human. I don't know what to say about that.
Yeah, okay, that's very good. I like that.